on today's episode of What Crazy Thing Candy Owens Has Said Next, turns out that she's truly, and I mean truly, lost the plot to the point where she is willing to pay anyone that gives her proof that they're being paid to make videos about Candy Owens. They're being paid by Zionists, right? She's willing to give you guys $10,000, no questions asked, if you are willing to send her a receipt of you being paid by some Zionist lobby so that you can make anti-Candace and anti-Tucker videos. Because she sees all these videos that have been coming out about her, that have been calling her out on her bullcrap, she claims that they are just pure attacks. The Zionist lobby have all rallied together. They've all gotten their funds together and they're all sending out checks and going to these micro-influencers and saying, can you please make anti-Candace videos? We're sick and tired of hearing her say the kind of nonsense she's saying. She's dangerous. Can you please? We'll pay you to do it. So that means, apparently, ladies and gentlemen, with 86,000 subscribers, by the way, thank you all so much for 86,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate each and every one of you that have chosen to join my show. I really am grateful. But apparently, with my 86,000 of you awesome people, I am considered a micro-influencer, which means that somehow I'm getting paid, but I haven't seen a cent of this money at all by the Zionist lobbies. I haven't seen $1,000. That's interesting to me. And by the way, I don't want to get paid for any of this. I don't want anyone to flash money at me and go, Jay, can you make a video about anti-Candy Owens? Like, can you call her out in a bullcrap? I'm more than happy to do it for free. Thank you very much, especially if they're going against the truth. So the absolute hilarity of this is she is trying to start something, and to the point, ladies and gentlemen, that I even had someone comment on my latest Candace Owens video saying, are you getting paid to talk this much about Candace Owens? I hate to disappoint you, but no, I'm not getting paid by anyone to do any of these videos about Candace Owens. I just love the truth, because the truth, ladies and gentlemen, as I've said many, many times, sets you free. So let me get this straight. Candace Owens is paying micro-influencers to come out and admit that they were paid to make anti-Candace, anti-Tucker videos. So we're supposed to take their word for it because you paid them to say it? Yeah, okay, that's very interesting to me. The logic in that seems a little bit flawed. Okay, we're going to give you $10,000. All you've got to do, no questions asked, all you've got to do is email a receipt and let me know that you've been paid by a Zionist influencer. And we're supposed to take Candy Owens' word for it, even though she's been caught out in so many lies, it's not even funny. Here is her actually starting this nut job thing once again.
That somebody reached out to me, someone that I trust very much, and said, Candace, just want you to know, we're on opposite sides of this thing, but there's money behind this pro-Israel movement. Billionaires and Israeli billionaires reached out, asked so-and-so to make a video that is pro-Israel. And then an influencer reached out and said that people are being offered money to make anti-Candace and anti-Tucker videos, up to $1,000 for a micro-influencer. That's a lot of money. This person has got to have a lot of money, whoever's behind this. And so today we did something because we're so interested, is we put a bounty out, $10,000 for an influencer that got paid, a micro-influencer, don't care if you're micro, you email tips@CandaceOwens.com and show us the concrete email of who paid you to make a video about me and Tucker and to say that we must be funded by Qatar, because that's the disinformation campaign that's happening right now. And we'll give you $10K, no questions asked. I don't care if you already made the video. We will not ever reveal your name. You can go on and live your life, okay? Promise that.
Okay, you don't have to reveal your name to Candy Owens at all. You've just got to show an email that provides concrete evidence that you have been paid to make anti-Candy and anti-Tucker videos to say, they have been paid by Qatar, which apparently is a big thing at the moment, according to Candy Owens, saying it's a huge disinformation campaign. Now, this is off the back, as we know, of Stephen Crowder calling out Candace Owens recently, calling her an absolute downright liar and a grifter. And if Stephen Crowder can see it, I guarantee you so many other people are starting to wake up and realize it too. I've realized it. I realized it a long time ago, and I've made quite a few videos. I mean, initially when I started calling Candace Owens out on her bullcrap, loads of people dropped off my platform and they were going, "What are you doing, Jay? Why are you calling her out? This is unacceptable." And then lo and behold, people started to realize, oh, she's lost the plot. She's nuts, especially with this Iran-Israel thing. She's just gone utterly crazy. And people are still trying to wonder, what has happened to her? Honestly, what has happened to her? And you're getting to the point where you are willing to pay $10,000 of your own cash. Yeah, she's rich because, well, she's paid to talk nonsense. Let's just point that out very, very clear. She's paid to talk a bunch of nonsense, to lie and to spread lots of lies, I might add, to lead you all astray, to lead you away from the actual truth. And she goes on major shows to do exactly that. And she's very good at it, ladies and gentlemen. She is a narcissistic psychopath. I am calling it for what it really is. She's narcissistic. Every single time you call her out on her lies, she defends herself to the bitter end because she thinks that she's right. Hello, sign of a narcissist. And by the way, all the other elements Jordan Peterson has listed out regarding this, bad faith actor individual thing, she is psychopathic. She has literally lost it when it comes to Israel. She is so vehemently against Israel. I think Bibi Netanyahu lives inside of her head rent-free. It looks that way. Why in the world, Candace Owens, are you even prepared to pay someone 10 grand? No questions asked. That seems like you've literally lost it. You're clutching at straws. That no one's willing to give you any of this such evidence that you're going, we're going to put a bounty out. That's going to entice people to give us the truth, isn't it? No, here's the thing, Candace Owens. I'm not being paid, and I don't know anyone else that is being paid to make anti-videos calling you out. I think people have just realized, and I have been saying this for a long time, they've realized your grift is done. And you're not happy about it. You're not happy about people actually calling you out. You're sick of it. So apparently this Zionist lobby is so powerful, it can cancel Candace Owens' visa to Australia, but not overturn Israel activist Himmel Folds, whose brother was killed by Hamas. Cancelled visa. So, yeah, the Zionist lobby that Candace Owens loves to talk about a lot is super, super powerful, that Australia has gone, or the Zionist lobby has gone to the Australian government. We can't allow Candace Owens into Australia because she's too dangerous. So cancel her visa. I think it was a little bit more than that. See, everything for Candace Owens revolves around the Jews. Everything has to do with the Jews. You're spreading an absolute hateful campaign. And what do you think that's going to do to the Jews, people? Like, let's run cover for Islam. Yeah, Islam is the friend of Christians. Right. Israel is really the enemy, man. It's such a disingenuous lie. It's horrible. And it actually puts the Jews in danger, man. I don't even think she realizes that. The amount of hate that she is spreading, it does significant harm to the Jews. Good Jewish people. Now you've got so many people that actually hate them. It's nuts. So loads of people are asking, well, Jay, why are you even giving her time and attention? Because she has a lot of time and attention put on her. So we need to counteract that. I think it's beneficial that we counteract it. Otherwise, there's no accountability, is there? Someone needs to bring her to account. So I guess I'm one of them. She goes, this is recently, the 25th of the 6th, yesterday, by the way. Iran is alleging they never violated the ceasefire. Israel has a long history of faking ceasefire violations. Iran did not begin this war, so no one should believe anything Netanyahu is alleging. He wants this war badly. Candace Owens needs a serious mental health checkup. And even then, I don't think that it's going to help too much. I think she's just completely and utterly lost it. The grift is done, ladies and gentlemen. Big time for Candy and Tucker. And by the way, the person that wrote, stop calling her Candy because Candy is sweet. And I responded by going, well, not all candy is sweet. Some can be sour. She is definitely a sour candy. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.